Today you join me in platinuming RoboCop Rogue City. I'm pretty sure this game was a monthly game at some point on PS Plus, but the reason why I'm playing it is because my sister won't stop recommending it to me, and then she showed me some gameplay and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool actually. So here we are today. The game starts with a hostage situation at a news station. While presenting the news, this guy crashes the party. Hello. So RoboCop's here to save the day. Shooting in this game was surprisingly satisfying. Like, look at those headshots, beautiful. After taking out all the enemies, we attempt to use the elevator, but of course she's dead. So joined by RoboCop's partner Anne, we look for the service box. We come across some more peeps and end up popping our first trophy for shooting someone in, let's just say, one area no bullets should go. We reach the correct floor where the hostages are and take out some more baddies. I end up picking up a monitor and lobbing it at someone, and it does this. That's awesome. Oh, and we get a trophy for using a throwable object to eliminate an enemy. Nice. Definitely will be doing that again many times. We breach the door and it's super cool as it goes all slow-mo, so bullets fly everywhere and brains. It's wild. And it gives you time to take out the baddies so they don't kill anyone. The hostages are saved, so I carry on up the stairs. I absolutely wreck these guys, popping another trophy for eliminating 3 enemies with 1 explosive. I make it to the rest of the hostages, but I end up having a bit of a brain fart malfunction type thing. Luckily, Anne steps in. That concludes the breaking news quest, unlocking Night Has Just Begun. And it definitely has. Because of my brain fart that almost cost this woman her life, I'm in the doghouse. But before I deal with all that stuff, I check out the gun range. 3 trophies can be earned here. I popped the first one dead on for scoring 150 points. I thought I could whip out the other 2 trophies, but after a couple of attempts, I was like, nah, let's just carry on with the story and come back later. So to be continued gun range, we will meet again. I ended up getting an A, unlocking Officer of the Month. Nice. It should be Officer of the Year though. I head downtown for the next mission and come across this oil spillage. After issuing the ticket, I pop the trophy Uphold the Law. There's a side mission that you have to complete for a trophy, so I decided to get that done and dusted. Basically, this woman was killed, so we investigate to figure out who did it. It's a lot of back and forth between people, everyone blaming each other. We even meet a real life alien, just kidding. In the end though, we find a camera with all the evidence we need, so case closed, and another trophy in the bag. I jump back to the main mission. We head to the arcade and do the iconic breach to get into the basement. We destroy everyone. Still can't get over how fun shooting in this game is. Like, look at that. Incredible. Criminals never learn. Locking yourself in the office, seriously. Don't mess with RoboCop. I scan the desk for clues and find my next lead. On the side of the desk there's a button, so I click that, popping no stone unturned. This magical button gives us access to an area we couldn't previously get to, so all these goodies are ours. And of course my favourite goodie of all, a trophy. We find Soot at his amazing concert, show his boys what it means to be RoboCop, and then say hello. To get Soot to talk, initially I tried to shoot him in the head. Don't think that's going to help, Katie. Then his knees. But then I finally clicked on his guitars. But bad news, the new guy has our partner and not ideal. We carry Soot all the way out the building for the new guy to just kill him. Great. And then we find out the new guy's name. Are you ready for this? This is going to be so badass.
My name.
I'm listening.
Is Wendell.
Really?
Antonowski.
Okay. Then he ends up shooting Anne, and of course we have another brain fart. That concludes Soot's final encore, unlocking Dead or Alive. After our brain fart malfunction, it was time for therapy. Very helpful, thank you. I then popped all ads up for adding a chip. Remember the gun range? Well, it was time to check it out again. as my gun was slightly better. It worked like a charm. First up was scoring 200 points. I was hoping to get both in one, as that would have been awesome, but I failed. I couldn't cut it. But then next try, I ended up scoring the 250 points, unlocking another trophy. The next mission took us to the Street Vultures turf in search of Officer Briggs. There's a trophy for shooting the gas tank off a motorcycle, so I was trying and failing to do that. They go so fast and I kept shooting the people instead, so not ideal. I ended up just shooting the motorbike and it worked, so happy days, I'll take it. I also popped good eyes Murphy for finding a PCB in a secret area of the steel mill. Now it was back to the search. After following the trail, we find Briggs's gear and then his body. After surviving many snipers and peeps and also dying a lot, I regroup with the police. The final part of the mission is to destroy Ed 209, which is this bad boy. He kept killing me right at the end, but eventually I got him and Ed 209 was no more. Concluding the mission and unlocking 20 seconds to comply. I also fully developed a skill, unlocking practice makes perfect. The next story mission involves a bank heist, so I take out all the baddies and then defuse a bomb, which at first I failed, but you know, try again. After I take off after the remaining vultures, another mission complete, and don't mess with the money. I head to the mall in search of Wendell, and there he is in the flesh. After taking out some guys, we get run over, not ideal, but still we carry on, we're still standing. Except now we can hear voices from our wife and son. It's like a maze. Doors disappear and then reappear, and everything's glitchy AF. I shoot these fake imaginary cops and then also end up getting shot myself. We wake up in this beautiful apartment where we hear and see RoboCop's memories. But sorry, son and wife, we've got to go. No, not that door. This one, perfect. We get fake shot again, except now my apartment looks wild. Then I confront my fake self with a lovely shot to the eyeball. Beautiful. We don't let Wendell's trickery win and take that very bad man to jail. Unlocking book in. Our next trophy can be earned during this ambush mission. Basically, we have to defeat all the robots in under 10 minutes, which I thought I had in the bag first try, but nah, I wasn't fast enough. A couple of tries later though, and boom, shakalaka. I confront Max, turns out it was all just an experiment. I head to the prison to question Wendell, and this guy, what a sweetheart, what a man. We start chatting to Wendell, and of course a prison riot happens. I rescue the prison warden by doing the super cool breach door that never gets old. The warden tells us where Wendell's cell is, and we head over there, and it's empty as expected. I take out lots of guys and then find Wendell, and of course he causes me to have brain farts again. He tells us men are going after Anne. That unlocks Let's Talk for completing Wendell's confession quest. So we dash over to the hospital to save Anne. But of course, she's got things handled. She's a girl boss. We meet our therapist as her research has been stolen and she doesn't know who to trust. We do some therapy, and I love how she sees RoboCop as a person and not just a heartless robot. Like, yes, it warms my heart, thank you. I download data from the computer, and then there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? At least baddies know how to knock. I'll give them that. They could have stormed in, but they knocked ever so gently. Things get hot in here literally, so we need to get out. For saving this cute cat, we pop a real hero. After eliminating some more enemies, we activate the sprinklers and get the hell out of here. With the therapist safe, we track down the signal, which leads to the sewers. Great, just great. For hacking an enemy turret, I pop maybe used against you. We find the laptop and find out that the old man is behind everything. Then we head to
OCP headquarters now.
The old man's dead, and Max fires the entire police force and replaces them with robots. Okay. Then we pop cashing out. Next we are at the Detroit Arms Expo, and things are going well, or as well as to be expected. until robots start attacking. So I secure each hall, starting with Hall A, and I resist the urge to shoot Max. This guy is so annoying. And finally, Hall C. This room, of course, has an Ed 209. We meet again, so we take this dude out, show him who's a boss. The generator is fried to a crisp, and there's Wendell. Goodbye, Wendell, I'll just hang here. I protect the mayor from some bad guys popping their heads like watermelons. Then, of course, gotta kill some robots. We are playing RoboCop after all. I can't get enough of saving people, so I become a fireman and save this little boy's mother from a fire. Well, I tell a lie. The first time I did it, this happened. Sorry, Gale. But no worries, the power of video games, we can restart like nothing happened. There we go, Gale, safe and sound. I'm still a man on a mission, so I head to the chop shop, eliminate some street vultures, find out that the vultures want to blow up a bridge, and finally disarm the bomb. We reach Wendell and he has a nice trip. Goodbye, Wendell, it's been real. That unlocks the trophy, not arresting you anymore. The final part of the game is a boss fight where we have to defeat the old man. The fight has 3 phases, and if you die in any phase, like phase 3 for example, you have to start again. So it's kind of annoying, but a couple of tries later and a few rage moments because of my own stupidity, the old man was down. You get a choice whether to save him or not, and I felt bad, so I saved him, and then he saves me. Oh, that's so cute. Finally, we see what happens to each character, and that's RoboCop complete. There's nice shooting, son, and serve and protect. So that was RoboCop, and I really enjoyed it. Considering I came into the game knowing nothing, I had a lot of fun. My favourite part was definitely the shooting. Like, it's so satisfying and dramatic. Like, what more can you want? Brains flying everywhere. It was a blast, literally. And it was nice having no collectibles. Like, that's so refreshing. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next platinum, goodbye.